So we left that small community in Arkansas and came here to Memphis to be with you, to hear more stories of not only the struggles that people are faced with, but just as important, the great works that are being done. Because people say to me, see all those TV cameras in the back? I have had reporters asking me all day long. This is the first full day of our One America tour, trying to create One America poverty tour. I've had reporters asking me all day the same thing I've been asked ever since my presidential campaign started. Why do you do this? Why do you talk about this issue? This is not a good political issue. The American people don't care about this. Is that true? No. Is that true? No. Do we care? Yes. And America cares, and we have to convince the media and the world that America cares. The country feels it. You can see it. In fact, I would argue to all of them that if you want to know whether America cares, don't watch what the government did when the hurricane hit the Gulf Coast. Watch what the American people did, because they volunteered, they contributed. Listen, it is true that all of us have to stand up and fight. It is true that all of us have to be part of the movement that began many years ago, decades ago, to end poverty in this country. But the will is there. The American people want to do something about this. They can feel it in their gut. They know that those pictures they saw coming out of the Ninth Ward of New Orleans are not okay. They know that something's wrong. It's why they got invested. It's why they cared. But they need leaders who will bring this issue to their attention. They need you, all of you, because I am completely convinced that if we lead on this, that if we start a movement, that we don't let that movement die, but we continue to march forward day after day after day to speak up for the voiceless, to speak up for the poor. Is the country going to hear our voices on this? They need to hear our voices on this. We need to be willing to fight. And I want to say to all of you, I didn't come here tonight to talk about policy. I came here to talk about all the solutions. There are lots of ideas, lots of solutions. But the most important thing that we have to do, if we want to end poverty in America, if we want to take on this great moral cause that faces our country. And by the way, none of us should think for a second that those pictures that came out of the Ninth Ward of New Orleans, that we're the only ones who saw them. The whole world saw them. And they want to know if the richest country on the planet is in fact going to stand idly by and watch this continue. The answer is we are not.